Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday, the 28th of November 2021. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Every day should be good since our lives are limited in length and span, and so we should try to enjoy every day if we can, or at least live life to the fullest. Today is the Observer Sudoku. I have no idea about the level. It can go from super easy to super difficult, and it doesn't try to announce first whether or not what the level is. It leaves that to its filler-inners, people who actually do the game, play the game. Now, at this stage, you should have seen the title of this game, and I will have given you some indication of my view of what the level of this game is, but at this time I have absolutely no idea. I haven't played it yet, haven't looked at it, and have no idea how it's going to go. So shall we get on with an item in the news? Something good. News from Norway. They have launched the first electric autonomous container ship, and it's a large enough thing, and it goes on a kind of regular ferry trip backwards and forwards to Oslo, a 43-mile trip, where it carries fertilizer. Ooh, I bet that smells lovely. And but this trip will actually save 1,000 tons of carbon dioxide a year, which is a lot. This is the kind of thing that we need. Large projects like this, as opposed to small scale things, which help, sometimes, but not on the for the wide scale of things that we need to be done. So, congratulations. I forgot to get the name of the company, but anyway, to Norway as a country, and for being, in general, such a good country in many ways. Right, shall we get on with our game? Now, if you've never played the game of Sudoku before, and that could be you because this might be a beginner's day, I don't know. I'll just quickly explain that we have rows going across, we have columns coming down. Seems to be some spots on the page today. I'm not sure what happened with my printer. It seems to be spitting out some blue ink. Perhaps it had a bad night last night, I'm not sure. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, rows across, columns down, 9 squares in each. We fit numbers 1 to 9 in each, and then we have these outlined areas that we refer to as blocks usually, although I sometimes give them other names too. Not bad names, just zones or regions or segments, I often call them. Anyway, but I guess the traditional word is block. 1 to 9, that's it, that's all you need to know. Shall we get on? So at this stage I always tell you the first number that I have found, but since I've been there it is. Okay, so the 7 in this column means that 7 does not reappear. So if we consider these 3 squares here in this block, these 3 squares cannot be 7, and then we have this 7 blocking up here, and these 2 squares can't be 7. So there's a kind of pattern, like if we say, well, 7 blocks all the way down here. So in this block here, I know this is confusing to people that I use the word block in 2 ways, but blocking down here, and blocking across here. So there is just one number that is not seen by a 7. We use that verb, Sudoku people use that verb often, meaning an intersecting 7 somewhere. This is only 1 square, so that's where it goes. If you've never played the game before, I should tell you, once you've found it, you just put a number in, you don't have to look again. 5 blocking across here, 5 blocking down here, and 5 across here means this square is the only square that does not see, I'm doing air quotes, well, you can see I'm not doing air quotes because my hand was on the page, 5. In my head I was doing air quotes. 5 blocks down here, 5 blocks down here, one other empty square. The 5 has got to go here. I do actually have new pens. I've got 2 here that I'm trying to wear down until they run out completely, save the planet a bit. But I do have 2 new pens ready. Excuse me. I've had a big breakfast this morning. Sunday breakfast. 3 blocks this square here, 3 blocks down here. So 3 blocks up here, 3 blocks down here, up here, across here. So that's our 3 location. 3 blocks across here, 3 blocks across here, just 1 square left. The 3's got to go there. I've just noticed something. There aren't any 1s given. Excuse me. They haven't given us any 1s. How mean. How mean of them. That's good. It's going to make the game more interesting, I think. So this 2 blocks these 2 squares here. So 2 has got to appear in one of these 2 squares. Doesn't matter which one it's in. Whichever one it's in, it will block across here. So none of these 3 squares can be 2 because 2 will eventually appear in either of these 2 squares. Now 2 blocks across here, 2 blocks down here, and so 2 goes in that square there. Four blocks across here, 4 blocks across here, 4 blocks down here, so 4 is in that square there. Six blocks up here, 6 blocks down here, 6 blocks across here, so 6 is here. Two blocks up here, 2 blocks across here, so 2 is here. This 3 blocks both of these squares, right? Remember, a number can only appear once in its block, so 3 blocks both of these squares. If we consider this column up here, we can see no 3 here, and this 3 stops that square from being a 3. We don't have a 3 yet in this column. Well, we do now. The lack of 1s is quite interesting. Here we go. We don't have an 8 in this row here. This 8 stops this square from being 8, and this 8 stops this square from being 8. So 8's got to go there. Now, 8 blocks both of these 2 squares from being an 8. We're going to look at this row here, okay? This 8 stops both of these squares from being an 8. We have an intersecting 8, meaning that's not 8, and another intersecting 8 here, that's not 8. So there's just one empty square left in that row. So we know that's where the 8 goes. Three blocking across here, 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking down here. That's the space for a 3. 3 blocking up here, across here, and across here. Just one empty square there where a 3 can go. 6 blocking across here like this, so that leaves just this square here, and our first 1 now. Here we go. There's 1 number left to get in this row. It's a 1, so that's our initial 1, our first 1. Okay, this 2 means this can't be a 2 here now, so 2 is in this square. And the last number that we need for this block here is an 8. So we'll put that in, and then 8 blocks across here. That gives us an 8 there. Missing numbers here are 1 and 7, but we can't tell which is which just yet. Missing numbers down here, 1 and 9. Again, can't tell which is which. Missing numbers up here are 1 and 8. Now this time we have an intersecting 8, so we can say that the 8 goes here and the 1 goes there. So that's our second digit 1. And what did I say before? Yeah, okay. So these three numbers, these three empty squares here must contain 1, 4, and 8. That's what we need to complete this column, 1, 4, and 8. Now we have an intersecting 1 and an intersecting 8. So we know that's got to be a 4. Now that leaves us with 1 and 8 to fill in to finish this column, but we can see immediately intersecting 8 here. So we know the 8 goes there and the 1 goes there. Eight blocking across here, 8 blocking across here, and 8 blocking this square. So that's an 8 there. It doesn't seem like a very difficult game. I just haven't seen the numbers yet, but I don't think it's going to present much of a challenge, to be honest with you. Here we go. 5 blocking down here. 5. Oh no, sorry. I apologize. Almost made a mistake there. Just caught myself in time. That's lucky. For yesterday's game, I did make a mistake and messed up one of my games, but you didn't see the video for that because I had to replay the game. But I think that's the first time in what is it? This 11 months since I've started this channel. And I think that's the first time I actually messed it up completely and had to redo from scratch. Of course, I've made small mistakes along the way, as you've seen if you followed this channel. I'm often making small mistakes, but I see them immediately, and if that's the case, I can undo them very quickly, hopefully. Right, okay, what else is going on here? What's missing down here? 4 and 9. Is that going to help us? 4 and 9. 9 is going to be up there somewhere. Nope. What's missing along here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 9. 2, 2. Okay, so this 2 blocks this square, this 2 blocks this square, and this 2 blocks this square. So in this row, there's only one empty square where a 2 can go. 2's got to go there. Now 2 blocking down here, 2 blocking across here, so that's where the 2 goes. 1 blocking down here, so that's a 1 now. And 1 number to get in this column. Is it a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is indeed. 6 goes there. 9 is the last number we need for this block. Okay. Missing numbers here and here are 4 and 6. So this 6 says, sorry, no way you can go there. 6 comes here, 4 is in that square there. There's 4 blocks this square, so 4 is there. 9 is the last number we need to finish that particular block. And 9 is the number we need for this row here as well. Oh, we've got 1 number missing in this row. 1, 2, 3, it's a 4. So let's put the 4 in. And then 4 blocking up here, 4 blocking up here, and 4 blocking that square. In goes the 4. It's generally a good idea to look at the number that you just filled in. I so often forget to do that though. You know, I so often don't take my own advice. I try to offer some reasonable advice on this channel, and then sometimes I think to myself, what an idiot, why don't you take your own advice? And I just forget quite often. Right, this is a 5 because 5 blocks up here, 5 blocks across here, so 5 has got to be in one of these 2 squares here, which will block down here and say, sorry, no way this square can be a 5. Then we have 5 blocking down here to say, neither are you, so we know 5 is there. Missing numbers here are 1 and 7. We've got 7 blocking here, so 7 is there. 1 goes there. Missing numbers here are 1 and 9, 9 blocks here. So this game is an easy level game, I can tell you now. There is not going to be any logic problem at the end. It's too filled in and the patterns are too easy. So I can tell you already it's easy level game. 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking here, 1 across here. That puts a 1 there, and that's going to put a 1 there because blocking across like so. But I haven't rushed this game anyway, which has been enjoyable. 1 number missing for this column, which is a 7. 1 number missing for this row, which is a 9. It's a Sunday, right? We can relax. 2 is the missing number for this column. Sunday morning here in Thailand, and the sun is shining, and I shall be going swimming later on. Those of you that live in cold countries, oh, I dread to remember November in a cold country, or even worse, January or something like February. Oh, I hate that weather. You have my sympathy if that's your current condition of temperature conditions. 6 blocking this square here, 6 goes here, 5 goes here. Now 5 blocking across here, 5 blocking up here, 5 goes there, and we have just 1 more square to complete this row. It's a 7, so in goes the 7, and 7 blocks this square here. So then 1 is the last number that we need to complete that. We've got just 2 numbers to get, and we can see here this 2 stops that square from being a 2, so the 2 goes here. And to finish the game, I believe we need a 9. I should just have a quick look around before I declare victory, because I want to make sure I haven't made an idiot of myself, as can easily happen when you're not playing on a computer and nothing checks your answers. And I would say that seems to be okay. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back later with some more difficult level. This is the easy level game. I'm not sure about the difficulty of the other games, but anyway, check out the old games on the channel of whatever level you prefer playing, beginner, medium, or difficult, or expert level games. They're all there. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again sometime. Thank you. Bye bye.